Silences in Audio Notetaker are in chunks too, you just can't see them. Normally, the silence is split equally between the chunks either side. You can see the silence chunks by using the Split Chunk option. Click at the end of the first chunk and select Split. This reveals the first half. Then click at the start of the second chunk and split again, and this reveals the second half. You can now interact with these chunks in the same way you do with normal audio chunks. You can colour them, you can cut, copy, paste and delete them, or just drag and drop them somewhere else. You can split the silence down further with Split Chunk again, if needed. If you want to hide the silence chunks, just merge them with the audio chunk adjoining it. If you have coloured the silence chunk, then you can merge it with a standard audio chunk. Once you have coloured a chunk, there is no way to return it to the normal silence unless you use undo. Using this technique is useful when there's a long pause at the very start of your file. Click at the start of the first audio chunk, select Split Chunk and delete. Or, if Audio Notetaker has missed some quiet audio and assumed it's silence, make the silence visible, colour it and merge with the adjoining chunk. The simplest and quickest way to edit silences, though, is to use trim silences. This reduces any silence to just under a second in length. This function can be found on the audio sidebar. You can use trim silence with any amount of audio selected, but it does affect the silence at both ends of the selected audio chunks. And trim silence does not affect any of the silences that you've made visible using the earlier techniques.